A question on Facebook, and I'm going to answer that about pregnant females. Quite often some people have said, oh, pregnant female possibly on a snapshot, a screenshot, but quite often it's hard to tell because one, these whales are large, particularly the males, and when they're underwater, water magnifies objects, so they do look much larger until you reach out your hand, and they're not as large as it seems, although these animals are large, 5.5 meters long. The males can get. Remember, I'm in a 3-meter zodiac, so it's longer than the boat, not as wide, of course. But yes, by now, typically, the calving has been done. Calving starts sort of June here in the Hudson Bay Churchill River, and it should be done by now. Of course, there's always exceptions to that rule, but most of the calving has done, and these whales are broad in the body anyway. And again, it's so hard to tell when you're under the water. Well, they're under the water and they're flexing their muscles, and their body does change as they move through the water. So, possibility, absolutely possibility. Not as likely as it would seem and look, though. I don't know if that answers your question. I've got some large males here that are very, very close to the boat, and when they surface, they literally spray the boat with their breath. And this one is so darn curious. It's just so interesting to see them investigate and actually make contact with the rubber of the boat here. Wow, just beautiful. Gosh. I can hear vocalizations coming from the hull. I'm assuming they're vocal because they're so social right now. That's a great question. Did we see this many calves last year? You know, I am actually, from comparison, I think we're seeing more this year. I really do. I think we're seeing more calves. There was times over the last couple of weeks where I've had a number of mums and calves in the same vicinity. So knowing that we're seeing different ones, not repeats of the same mum and calf combination. So I feel like it's a good season for calves. I really, really do. Speaking of calf, we have mum and calf just off the port bow.